All right, Matty Summerfield back for podcast episode number 2.
This is two.
Yeah, this is your episode number 2, and I am on episode number 3. Minor difficulties this week, but that is okay. Welcome.
Thank you. Be back.
We are literally a week out from weigh-ins for the Wuxi 2025. You can correct me in a second. Let's say, is it Wuxi 2025 Senior World Championships?
Wuxi.
Hey, say that again.
Wuxi.
The 2025 Wuxi Senior World Championships.
Correct.
1 week out, weigh-in day. How you feeling?
I cannot wait for weigh-in day. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. No, I'm really excited. I'm really keen to get to China. I've been there a few times and it's a cool place. The Wuxi is a bit different, a bit strange, but it's overall cool place. Keen to be there.
Wicked. All right. I'm going to challenge the both of us to not use the word excited because we both use it a lot. I'm going to put that on you and myself. Do you accept my challenge?
Accepted. Does like different adjectives count?
No, you can use different words. Let's not use excited because we both use it so often. And I'm sure the listeners, because there was many of you, and I'm so grateful for you all. We had listeners in USA. We had listeners over east in Sydney, Melbourne, Queensland. And we also had one in Greece, which is super exciting. So hello to you all and welcome to episode number 3 of the Champions Corner. As I said before, Matthew Summerfield, 1 week out from the Wuxi 2025 World Championships, 2nd seniors, and your 4th World Championships all up. So you went over as a young lass. You're my child. I should remember this. Were cadets?
Cadet 14.
14. And you went over. Is that the one that you went to Melbourne first for a training camp?
Yep.
You did that as well for that one? Yeah. So you flew from Perth to Melbourne for a training camp a week or so at the MPC?
Yeah. Climbing at the MPC, little 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Melbourne's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was terrifying as a mum, not going to lie. Dad went with you and a couple of the other parents.
No, he did not.
Yeah, you went with Bax.
I went with Baxter and Kylie to Melbourne, and then we came back, and we flew,
Yeah, Dad went to
Uzbekistan,
Uzbekistan with you.
There was a little bit of time in between the training camp and the camp.
Yeah, okay. So guys, fun fact, Matthew gets super annoyed at me when I talk dates because my dates are never the same dates. And as you listen to us along this podcast, you will work this out very quickly that I'm normally wrong. Although there have been a few occasions knowing that he comes back and he's like, actually, Mum, you were right and I was wrong.
Very few.
Very few, but I'm going to take those few. So 4th world, 1st as cadets, 2nd as juniors, and the last one as seniors, and you're stepping into your 2nd senior world championships.
Correct.
So juniors was pretty fucking epic.
It was a very special time. It set me up to be who I am now.
Yeah.
Bulgaria, very cool place. Very good memories.
Yeah, I think we spoke in the first episode with you. It was the first medal that Australia had received in 14 years, which was pretty epic. And then that led on to other medals since then. So you winning that medal back in when you were a junior, then opened the doors for others to also do the same, because it's like the guy that ran the 5-minute mile, right? Like he was always told that no one can do it. Like it is impossible to do it, but all it takes is just one person to do it. And in this instance, it was you, that drought. And we've had medals since then. And the most recent was Chloe from Notorious in Melbourne, which is super exciting. How does that feel?
Well, to back up me in Bulgaria, Aiden, my now training partner, he got silver. He won up me.
Oh, he won up you.
Yeah, he got silver.
That was as a junior?
Yeah. And Chloe Spencer I'm pretty sure she was a cadet. She won it as a cadet world. Yeah. Dates
anyway,
and next year.
Another medal. Like, it's nice to see Australian Taekwondo bringing home some medals, because it's not something that happens very often in these massive competitions, because we just don't have the amount of competitions that other countries do. We don't have access to that as much over here as what others do. So it's freaking awesome to see these guys bringing these medals home. Super cool to see.
Yeah, I just want to touch on, you say we lack the competitions, but I think we can flip that and use a mindset. We get a smaller amount of opportunities, so we really need to use the opportunity we do get.
I love it when you school me on mindset. That is sick. So we have limited, so we need to use it better. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I love that. And it also gives you a platform to make a bigger statement as
For
well,
sure.
I suppose.
For sure. I spoke about it heaps in the last episode. Like, nobody knows who I am. I'm just an Aussie, just a
Yeah.
kid from WA. No one expects anything.
Yeah. Little old creepy kid. Love it. So, second World Championships as a senior, this time you are fully ingrained in the NPC. You are part of it, whereas before it was not so much. It was something pretty fresh to you, right?
Yeah, so I'd spent maybe 4 months at the NPC before fighting in Baku, Azerbaijan. And yeah, I was a deer in headlights. I got there and, oh my God, there's all these amazing people around me. These athletes that I've looked up to for so long. I'm walking past them, I'm brushing shoulders with them. And unfortunately, like, I let that get to me a little bit. I let that get to me, but this time I'm already amongst those people, you know. It's not something new to me. I'm excited to use my opportunity rather than just be there, and you know, I want to take this opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. So you qualified for this in May as 63 kilos. And this is your fourth comp this year at 63s, or third?
My third.
Third comp at 63s. You normally, over the years, have been fighting 68s.
Yeah. So yeah.
So for those of you that don't know what he weighed in at, like whatever he registered at for the selections, is what he has to fight at for the worlds. May 63s, normally sitting at around what weight?
70.
70. And then we're dropped back down to 63 for
Yeah.
this comp.
Yeah. So across this year, I've fought majorly at 68 kilos for my Olympic division. I fought 63 at the very start of the year in China, Asia Presidents Cup, then fought selections. And then after that, I bounced up a bit, had a break, looked after the body, enjoyed 68s, had some hard fights. And now I'm making my way back down to 63. It's a tough gig, but it's quite rewarding. I really enjoy fighting at 63s. I feel like I perform best when my legs are light. I can kick freely. I feel really strong at 63 in comparison to other athletes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that for you. It is not how I feel about it at all from a mum point of view. And I feel like there may be other parents that feel the same, especially parents of female athletes, because, you know, that just throws in the cycle and everything else that I just couldn't imagine how difficult but organized you have to be.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty plan orientated. I write a lot of plans. I stick to, a structured meal plan. I eat on specific times, specific macros, micros, all of that. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's doable, and it keeps me focused on taekwondo as well.
Yeah.
By being so precise, I'm making sure that I'm getting the best sessions possible whilst being depleted. Yeah.
What sort of calories do you sit at around pre-fight, pre-weigh-in week?
Yes.
And then weigh-in week would be different, I would imagine.
Yeah, so pre-weigh-in week, I'm dropping about a kilo a week for 4 weeks. So that is a 1,700 calorie deficit a week.
Over the 7 days?
Over 4 weeks, yeah. 7,007 calories a week. So about just over 1,000 calorie deficit a day. Yeah, that is quite a lot. Ideally, I'd be losing a little bit less. So being in like a 750 calorie deficit. Yeah, this time doing 1,000 wasn't too bad. 1,000 calories a day, sorry, I'm just spitting numbers. This is all making sense in my head, and Mum's looking so confused.
No, I'm getting it. I do understand. And I'm sure the athletes that are listening totally get it as well. So 7,000 calorie deficit over the week. And then you also focus on particular food as well, particularly of food sources as well. So I know that sodium plays a big part in your diet, as well as like low calorie, high volume foods.
Yeah, so in that 4-week period, I'm eating really high fiber, really high volume food for like low calorie meals that are, a lot of food, not much energy. So I get to feel full. And then come a Q week, I make a shift and I get to eat more fats. I drop my carbohydrates. I eat more fats, eat more protein, cut my sodium down to 500 milligrams a day,
What do you normally
which
sit on?
about 1200 to 1500, sometimes even higher if I'm taking hydration supplements. And then I drop my fiber as well to 5 to 10 grams. My average intake is about 30. There are days where I hit 60 grams. Nutritionist doesn't love that, but it makes me feel full, so I'm happy.
Yeah. It's a balance, right? Between what your body actually physically needs in the moment and then what you should be having as well.
Yeah. It's there's a fine line between making sure you're mentally sound and physically sound. Cutting weight is just as hard on the mental health as it is on your body.
Yeah.
The challenges of making the right decisions, all the brain fog.
Yeah, guys, not going to lie, he's been moody AF this week.
I have been.
And I'm on the other side of the country and I feel that. So I can only imagine what it feels like when you're actually in the vicinity of Matthew. But I couldn't imagine how hard it is for you guys to focus on. But it's also like something that you actually get to do, right? Because before moving to the NPC, it's not something that we ever really knew about. We knew that Taekwondo was weight classes, weight categories, but we definitely never focused on dropping weight or anything like that. It was just always kind of like, okay, tonight you cannot have the chicken parmesan for dinner. You are on Caesar salad without the dressing, sort of thing. Yeah. So it's
Yes,
definitely,
and I think you said get to. I've really changed that to my mindset. Previously, I've looked down upon cutting a 63 because it's so hard and so mentally challenging. But now I see it as a transformation. Like I get to put myself into my best shape, my best version of myself.
yeah,
I'm in pursuit of a single goal. And yeah, I get the opportunity to work towards something so big.
yeah,
So yeah, I like the switch from having to make weight to getting to make weight.
yeah. And you've got the right people behind you, right? You've got your champions corner there supporting you, like we spoke about last time. Everyone's there doing it with you. Like I saw coach in the room last time.
Mopping off.
Yeah, mopping up the sweat from you guys. That is actually revolting because I know how much you sweat alone, but add 15 athletes, 10 athletes in there together, all doing the same thing. I could think of nothing worse. So hats off to you, coach. Thank you so much. So grateful. What's been one of the biggest changes from last selections to this selections?
Last worlds to this worlds.
Yes. What has been the biggest change from last world to this world competition?
I think the biggest difference has been my drive to actually do well.
Yeah.
Last time I was excited to be going to a senior world championships for my first time being on the big stage. Whereas this time it's like, I'm going to win a medal. I'm going to prove that I have the ability to do that. I'm not sure if that's to anyone in particular or if that's just to myself. But yeah, the biggest difference is how driven I've been in working intentionally every day on working towards that goal. If it was a specific thing that I've worked on and this time that I've done better is intentionality, moving with intention. I'd probably say that's it.
Yeah. What sort of things do you move intentionally with each day, day in, day out?
So each morning I write out 2 intentions for the day. So for example, this morning it was embrace the last session in Australia because I had my last taekwondo session today.
Yeah.
Before we fly off, and my intention was to embrace the fact that I'm training for worlds. Sometimes it's work really hard today. Like technically I don't have to be too good, but just make sure that you're working hard, you're being gritty. Sometimes do the technical stuff right. 100% focus, good cover, good motioning. Some days it's just eat good. Like sometimes I just need to prioritize my weight. I just need to eat good.
Yeah.
There's lots of different intentions. There's lots of different ways you can be intentional. I find it helps me most when I write it out in the morning and think about it across the day. I can just come back to what did I write this morning? What do I want to do today?
Do you normally tick them off? Like in the sense that if you go back and have a look at it, you're like, wow, I actually really did have a good day today.
I normally reflect the next morning once I write it again. I do competence work, so I write in my book at nighttime what I've done to build competence, because competence equals confidence, really. Competence is like the baseline to if I'm actually confident. Confidence is an emotion, competence is the actions I've made. So yeah, I write down the actions I've made across the day, and the next morning I'll think about how I met my intention the day before.
Yeah, I love that you are doing this intentional work and going through the days with that in mind, because I think if you wake up and you're like, oh, it is miserable today, I have to train today, I'm starving today, then that's kind of the level that you have all day. And then if you go, it's a great day to have a great day today, like you kind of, it lifts your mood instantly, right? Because
Yeah, for
how
sure.
you live every day is a choice.
Definitely.
You can
Definitely.
either be above the line and like so optimistic and like anything is possible, or you can be below the line and just survive.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you say that that's been a big game changer since you've been doing that, choosing your intentions?
Yeah, choosing my intentions and a little bit of gratitude work too. Not every day, but most days I write down a few things I'm grateful for.
I got a message that I loved this morning from him. He realized he was super grumpy with me and he apologized and said how grateful he was, guys.
Yeah, I do love it.
You love us, I promise.
I do love a random message.
Me too. They're the best. They are the best.
Yeah, showing gratitude for the people supporting me usually puts me in a good mood for the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you've got a big village, right?
100%.
You got a massive corner,
Very lucky.
huge corner. And from all different angles and walks of life and locations and people and yeah, all sorts of things. It's really cool to see. What's one bit of advice you would give an up and coming athlete around their mindset?
Do the hard work, do the gross stuff, do the boring, do the uncomfortable. The more you can challenge yourself to do hard things, the stronger you get up here, up in the mind. The brain's a muscle, right? Like the more you challenge it, the more it grows. So usually I push myself to do hard things, and like an example would be an ice bath. I hate ice baths. It's so gross and so uncomfortable. But the more you do them, the easier it is, right? And that stacks. You make a decision to eat a clean meal. You make a decision to do a little bit extra training. You make a decision to do every rep in the gym. And that builds into you being disciplined everywhere. So yeah, do the hard things and build your brain. Become flexible and yeah,
Because how you do one thing is how you do everything, right?
for sure. And it's okay to not do the hard things sometimes. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you're just tired. Like now, I'm not stepping in the ice bath because I don't have enough body fat on me to warm myself back up. I stay freezing all day. So I've given that one a miss, but I've worked on sticking to the diet and reading instead of scrolling, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. What book are you reading right now?
At the moment, it's just Ernest Hemingway. It's nothing special. It's a couple of his short stories.
What do you mean it's nothing special? It's Ernest Hemingway. You are a 20-year-old male in 2025 reading Ernest Hemingway by choice, let me
Yeah,
add.
he's a cool guy.
He's a very cool guy. He's some amazing author. Amazing author. What's one of your favorite books that you've read?
Favorite books. My mind's gone blank. I can think of the book. It's my favorite book.
Like Atomic
The
Habits.
Alchemist. No, The
The
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Wello.
That's right. The
The
Alchemist.
Alchemist is
That was a good
incredible.
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
read it a couple of times. Really like it. Which
Yeah.
is a journey is everything. Which is what I live by. Like you got to enjoy yourself doing the hard things. Life's not always going to be great, but you need to embrace it. Embrace the ups and downs.
Mm. Yeah. What down are you embracing right now?
What down? I'm embracing the mood swings because when it's down, it sucks.
Yeah.
But when I'm up, I'm really hyper. I'm really excited, and all I can think about it. Oh, I said excited. When I'm up,
I'm
I'm
going to add
really
that to your list of push-ups, the tally push-ups, but I'm going to make you do them when you get home because you don't have the energy right now. So let's
where's
do
this list of
push-ups when you
push-ups
get home. Hey?
come from?
Well, the excited word. I just decided, and I'm
Okay,
still mum forever and a day.
okay, fair enough then.
So you're stepping into the downs and the ups of your emotions and your feelings and everything that's going on inside. How does that change between now and when you step onto the mats? Like, what is it that you do differently in this week's lead up?
So this next week or so, it's probably going to get worse. I'm probably going to get more grumpy.
Awesome for me and everyone else around you. Love that.
But I look at my sweat out and my weigh in. So I've already spoken to a couple people. I really want a group around my sweat out. I'm going to call mum. I'm going to have Leon on FaceTime. I think my dad's going to jump on the FaceTime as well.
Mm-hmm.
Boss is going to be there. I just want people around me. So it's sort of this transition into making weight and being in the best shape for competition. Having my people supporting me and getting through that last hard bit, that last grueling, disgusting part of making weight, having my people supporting me. And then the next day, stepping onto the scales, switch straight away. Like straight away, my mindset switches to, okay, fuel. Okay, treat your body the best you can to win tomorrow. And yeah, like that switch is so easy. Like the second, when I'm fighting 63s, the second I get off that scale, I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that I am fueled to go 3 rounds, 6 minutes, like kick the whole time. I'm fueling.
Because you feel different now to what you have done in the past because you know more now, right?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
what are some sort of things that you used to fuel yourself with after weighing? What did you used to do after weighing? So like go back to like cadets, juniors when you were just
Juniors, it was
newbie.
just eat whatever.
Yeah.
Cadets, juniors, it was just eat whatever. But my first year fighting 63s as a senior, I would, give into the craving straight away. I would I'd eat the chocolate and I don't know, the halloumi. I remember eating halloumi after a weigh-in one time. And it's really high fat, but it tastes amazing,
Mm-hmm.
those cravings, but it doesn't fuel you.
Okay.
You need carbs. So I keep it really simple now. Have some cocoa pops, some rice bubbles, rice cakes, super easy on the stomach, really high carb, and honey.
Carb converts to energy, right? So we are having high carb stuff.
Yes.
Explain the milk thing to me because this is a lot and I struggle. I'm like, you've been starving for a week now and you drink milk? Like, what is that about?
So the milk is about hydration.
Mm-hmm.
Hydration is actually far more important than food.
Yeah.
Because I excrete water out of my body for a week. Everything I do, I'm getting rid of sodium. I'm drinking less, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I sweat out. I drop about 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos.
And that's
So
like overnight, right? Or like
yeah,
within a short period of time that you lose that kilo.
a very short period of time.
Yeah.
So I need to get that back into my body as safely as possible.
Mm-hmm.
The chocolate milk is, I've heard, it lines your stomach, so it helps you absorb nutrients once you start eating again.
Yeah.
But it's got crazy good sodium levels. It has carbohydrates in it. It hydrates you better than what water would, essentially. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it tastes incredible. It does satisfy that craving. You want something sweet, it's there, it's got you.
Yeah. Okay. No, I could still think of nothing worse, but hats off to you athletes that do it. And like the look on your faces of when you have that first sip, because it's only sips, right? Because you haven't eaten for so long and it's like literally just sips.
Yeah, so slow. Got to reverse it. Help the stomach digest.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. It's weird. So rice bubbles, your milk, honey for your sugar and your energies. Like that's post weigh in.
Yeah.
What is post comp food?
Post comp is. It used to be crazy. It used to be crazy. I used to eat whatever I could, whatever I could get my hands on. But I think I've gotten better at maintaining myself a little bit. Selections Just Gone was probably the best I've done it. I still got some good food, had a good time with the team, and yeah, our bodies hormonally just crave food because I've been in a deficit, like I was saying. I was in that 1,000-calorie deficit a day for 4 weeks. My body is actually in debt of energy. So I get that back into me, usually with some pretty trash food, for a night or so.
Yeah, but
Maybe
we're
even
not
the next.
talking trash like KFC and McDonald's. We're talking trash like pub meal, burger, chips, pasta, like all of the like good carbohydrates, but not healthy ones. Like just food of like feed me all of the food. Like I'm just picturing like this platter of food down the middle of the table and you guys just eating bits of everything. I feel
Yeah.
like, oh, you've got that. Let me have this. Like, let's swap plates and like, oh, that chip looks better than mine. Like, that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, it does get like that a bit. We do love to hang out and eat together after competition.
Yeah.
For now, I want to try and keep it simple. I'm working with my nutritionist to set up a plan so that I don't blow out too much after comp because like it's tough mentally, you're in the best shape of your life. You're at 63 kilos. Love the way I look at that weight. 2 days later, you're bloated. You've had carbohydrates, retaining water, quite
Yeah.
puffy.
I was just listening to a podcast the other day of Jordan Sullivan. He used to have the podcast Fight Dietitian. His new podcast name has escaped my memory right now. But he is a nutritionist dietitian around combat sports. He deals a lot with UFC fighters and that sort of thing. And he was saying that we're definitely seeing a change in combat sports in the sense that people are maintaining their weights better throughout the year and cutting on that fight camp 4 weeks like you are right now so that they don't have as much weight to lose instead of what happened previously of them fighting and then disappearing for 8-12 weeks at a time, putting on a ton of kilos and then having to lose way more fat when they came back into that fight camp. So I think that as a mum again, that is definitely makes way more sense and makes me calmer and more satisfied that you guys are not blowing out so extreme and then you're trying to lose 2 kilos a week over 4 weeks. And then last week is like, you've got to lose another 3 kilos or whatever.
Yeah.
I like the science and the data behind losing all of the weight there's just more of it around now. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's improving. There's still a lot to learn about cutting weight. I'm really passionate about it. I
Yeah.
hope that I can study nutrition once I've stepped away from making 63s.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do uni nutrition, taekwondo nutrition, and my whole life's nutrition.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be smashing my cravings. I am going to the shops on the weekend and buying a bunch of stuff to take to China with me. There will definitely be some Whittaker's chocolate in there. Best chocolate ever now.
That's fair. That's fair. What is the first thing that you're gonna go to straight after comp?
Straight after comp will be the Whittaker's for sure.
The Whitakers for sure.
Whittaker's
Like
white
peanut
chocolate.
butter slab?
No, white chocolate.
White chocolate. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. How do you want to walk away from Worlds feeling, regardless of the outcome?
I want to walk away proud. I want to walk away proud of the journey I've been on to get to Worlds. I want to walk away proud of the way I handled myself in the ring and hopefully proud of the result that I get. Yeah, proud. I want to be proud. And I think it'd be hard not to be with the build-up I've had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy with my build-up, and I think, no matter the outcome, I'm going to be happy with who I am as an athlete now.
Is that always the way that you've felt? That you've been proud after each comp?
Maybe not proud, but I've not normally. It's very rare that I'm disappointed in myself after a competition. It's very rare that I'm in the dumps for too long of a time. Don't get me wrong. I get quite I'm upset if I lose.
Yeah.
But I love what I do. I love taekwondo and I love that I get to do it. So it's a whole lot better when I get to fight 7 fights in a day than I get to fight 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you fight 7 comps, 7 fights in one day.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a long time.
That's what it'll be at Worlds.
Hey?
That's what it'll be like at Worlds, hopefully.
Yeah.
7 fights for gold.
So what are you preparing yourself for, how you feel, and what food are you eating throughout the day to keep your energy up?
I like that this has turned into a nutrition episode.
I know, I don't know where this one, I don't know why. I think because I've been listening to Jordan Sullivan lately. I've been trying to learn about you, what you do and what you love so much because it freaks me out so much.
I'm very happy to talk about food, so let's keep on that track. I think the first few fights of the day are about managing energy. You want to go out and do well. You got to fuel for them. You got to fight hard in them. But there's a chance that I get a good draw and I get to save a little bit of energy. But my fitness I back, and so does my team, Yoss, Ryan. They back my fitness, and I think I can kick all day. I honestly think I can go as hard in fight number 7 as I will in fight number 1.
I reckon fight number 7 will be just as insanely intense as fight number 1.
For sure. It's world championships.
Yeah.
It's the best athletes in the world.
Yeah, you don't get to back off. Yeah, no.
There is a trend, though, of the later fights in the day are a lot more cagey and a lot more technical because, best athletes, it becomes harder to score. It becomes harder to defend. So it does become cagey,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm completely prepared for.
Yeah, because you guys train on these things, right? You put yourselves under the pressure of training in the humidity and the heat so that your lungs can build up to what it's going to be like over there because it's different temperatures over here to where you're going in China. And then, so you're putting your body and your brain under this mental stress throughout your training from May till now.
Yeah.
What's been one of those things that you're like, wow, this is actually harder than I thought?
What's harder?
Or it's like a bit of a slap in the face when you first do it? Because I imagine walking into like the heat chambers, because what do they sit at?
Well, the heat chamber we've been working in has been 85% humidity, about 30 degrees, or 75 to 85% humidity, 30 degrees.
And it's different to a sauna, right? It's a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
heat? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. No, we're not training in a sauna.
Yeah.
Humidity is just, it's uncomfortable. It's a little bit sticky, but I love uncomfortable, like we've spoken about.
Sticky and a whole lot of sweat.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've just been doing some bike sessions in there, and I also love the bike. I love just feeling the bike and
Dad used to
feel like
ride a bike.
you did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. He used to
Maybe.
ride from, oh God, anywhere like 50, 60 Ks a day when you were younger.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely didn't get the love of bike from me. That's for sure. Definitely not. Definitely not.
But yeah, heat chambers, doable, survivable. It's not the end of the world.
Hmm.
I think the uncomfortable stuff is the speed kicking Soccer gets us doing. That's tough.
Speed kicking. How long do you go for?
Well, a Wednesday night, we're speed kicking for about an hour.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, very gross. I just want to add quickly, one of the most uncomfortable things we've faced this lead up has been the introduction of K2, the new KPNP scoring system.
Mm.
Been really hard. It's unique. It's interesting. It's
Different foot placements?
heaps of different foot placements, and that caught a lot of us all off guard. But coach was really good at making sure that we keep our own game plans. We don't try and change to work the system better, and just have trust in our own abilities. We're lucky that we've had the K2 here. I mean, we've been working on it every day for a couple of weeks now. I've fought on it once, done some matchups with it, and I've grown to love it. I think it suits my game plan really well. Lots of cuts and
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the most uncomfortable thing we've had to deal with.
Yeah, interesting. For those that don't know, we've been waiting for this program to come. It was supposed to be here at Selections, but it was stuck on a boat or something, and it's only just gotten here. And I was watching an Instagram reel the other day of one of the Korean taekwondo fighters. He teaches classes and he shows what he's teaching you online. And he was talking about the foot placement, that when you are cutting, a lot of cut kicks kick the jacket but slide off the side so it doesn't actually score, whereas you've got to kick it like actually flat foot onto the chest. And I was like, it's just all of those little technical things that you don't think of, because when you're cutting, I would have assumed, and what you would have done for years until you had the high performance training, you would have kicked it with your heel and like slid off the side. So it's like just great. The magnets are just grazing it. Whereas like knowing all of these things has obviously changed the game for you dramatically with all the kicks that you do and like turning the foot the correct way and that sort of stuff. Matthew's like, Mom, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is ridiculous. But I know that there are parents out there that don't know this sort of stuff, because I had conversations with them when I was in Brisbane, that it's about these sorts of things that the kids, that the ones coming up, need to learn.
For sure. For sure. I'm lucky that I'm in the environment I'm in where Combat Wars supports me.
Yeah.
My quick rundown of the K2 is it's funky. You got to kick a bit weird. Toe pokes work a lot. Kicking with your heel, very important. Make a bit of a thud. And there are sweet spots. You just have to find them. You need to build the experience.
Yeah.
There's no way I can explain it. I can't say kick here and it will work for you, because what I tell my training partners to do doesn't work for them, but it works for me. What they tell me to do usually doesn't work for me, but it works for them.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately, the K2 system is all about feeling it out for yourself.
Yeah. And I think once you step up into seniors, it's just that in general as well.
Yeah, for sure.
From juniors to seniors is just a whole other level of funkiness, was the word that you used before. Yeah. Super interesting. But yeah, it's those things that the athletes don't know about that are coming up. So yeah, definitely recommend trying to find systems to work on, and different systems, because you use different systems all over the world, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You've used Dado 1 and 2, and there's a 3, I believe.
Gen 3.
Gen
Yeah.
3, yeah, and we're on KPNP, which Australian Taekwondo use all the time. Um, and now, yeah, we're on generation 2 as well. Yeah, so there's definitely all these things out there. Again, something that we had absolutely no idea that there was different programs available when you were back in WA, just winning all the time over here. Okay, I have one last question for you. What's the one thing that you are packing for this comp?
I already spoke about the Whitakers. That's the only thing on my mind. Chocolate. My sweater kit's pretty important, you know.
Oh, that's your bag stuff?
I want a suit, yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
that's
important.
disgusting.
The one thing, I'm packing the bag that has all my Oz kit in it that we got today.
You
That's
got
the
an
one thing.
Oz TKD kit again?
Yeah, we get a national team kit. It's navy blue. It's very exciting. That's another push up. I said exciting. Oh, 2 push ups. Yeah, we got an Oz kit today and seeing some of the guys that have never been on a national team getting their first Oz kits was so cool.
Yeah. I remember
Really proud.
when you got your first, when you moved to Melbourne and you got like the full NPC kit and it was like the blue shirt that you had. And it was such a moment watching how freaking pumped you were.
Yeah, no.
You're not doing push-ups. How freaking pumped you were just to put this new outfit on because it's something that you've worked towards for so long. It's very cool to see.
Yeah. The one thing I'm packing is that national team kit. Cannot wait to wear it. Cannot wait to represent the country and
Yeah.
cannot wait to leave a mark, put Australia on the map again.
Yeah.
Following my training partner's footsteps, Leon. I'm bringing a medal home like he did.
Yeah. If anyone can do it, it's a kid from Kubi. Yep.
Kid
If
from
anyone can do it, it's you. You trained hard for this. You trained long for this. And it's not just an accumulation of the last 4 or 5 months. It's an accumulation over your lifetime that's led up to this moment. And it will be what it will be. And I'm just pumped to watch you go out and live your best life. I really am. There's nothing better than seeing you do what you love every single day. It's very cool indeed. And you have to do it for Australia. That's
I know.
wicked.
We get to represent.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You are.
Very lucky.
But it's also been really hard work as well. You are very lucky, but it's also been because of all the efforts that you and everyone around you has put in.
Sure.
Yeah. It's not all just luck. This didn't happen by coincidence.
I do just want to quickly plug that I would love to be on this podcast more often. So if anybody would like to ask me anything or if anybody would like me to talk on any topics, I hope this is okay with Mum because I have not spoken to her about this.
Absolutely go for it.
But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to hear me talk about.
Yeah, and that's the same that goes for me as well. Like I am a mindset coach, but first and foremost, I'm also a mum that's done this for a long time. So hit Matthew up, comment on the podcast wherever you find it, Spotify, it'll be on YouTube as well. Like wherever you're listening, drop it below, send us a DM. Like we love getting messages in our DMs from people. It is the coolest thing. But yeah, we are very grateful for everyone that has been listening so far. And we are so thrilled of all the new people that are coming. I nearly said it again. I'm absolutely not doing push-ups for sure. Hope everyone loved this episode of Matthew being absolutely depleted and
mood swings and grumpy and talking about food
and chocolate. Mate, we wish you so much luck and intentionality on the day. I am very, very honored to be your mum and cannot wait to watch you fight. I am that crazy mum that is screaming at her TV fight days. And to all the other athletes that get to go, whether it's your first time or your second, third, or fourth time going to a world championships, I hope it is just as thrilling as all the others have been. And I hope that you take every single moment in and just know that the whole of Australia is here cheering you wherever you're from, whatever club you're from, whatever state you live in. Like, go and give it your all, guys, because we're fucking pumped to watch you. Like, it's the best. I can't wait. I cannot wait. And I can't wait to speak to you post weigh in. And I can't wait to speak to you post comp day and every day in between then. I love you so much. I love you all going away. I'm proud of you all. And go and smash it and live your best life, guys. It's one opportunity. Give it your best shot.
Definitely is one opportunity. I'm very excited to take it. I'm giving myself another push up. But yeah, thank you so much for having me, and I will be back here soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a medal.
It's coming. It's coming. Guys, thanks so much for listening. You are listening to the Champions Corner. I am Kate Elizabeth. That is Matthew Summerfield, and we will see you around.